help second chance animals find their forever family. Since 2015, Animal Hope has been rescuing and rehabilitating cats and dogs that shelters can't place. Here to share more is Executive Director Benjamin Morris, and joining him is Paisley. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm living the dream.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, can you tell us about Animal Hope? How did it get started?
So, our board chairman is actually my father. He's a veterinarian. He was the city veterinarian for a long time, from 1975 to 2015. And back in the 80s, adoption culture was a lot different. When he would go over to animal control and there was an animal that had a medical issue that he thought was interesting, or it was just an animal that he liked, a lot of times they weren't going to have much chance of being adopted. So he would bring them back to his animal hospital, and he would give them medical care or housing until he could find them a home. It was just always something he thought was important. And then in 2004, he formalized that process. He actually incorporated Animal Hope to be the in-house rescue at his animal hospital.
Wow.
In 2014, I actually went through a personal tragedy and lost someone I cared about quite a bit. And the day after her memorial service, I actually quit my job. And I didn't know what I was going to do. In February of 2015, we actually opened Animal Hope as a standalone rescue and rehabilitation facility in my dad's old animal hospital.
Wow. So what's Paisley's story?
So our primary mission focuses on at-risk animals at other shelters, typically what we call open intake, high volume shelters. So in Paisley's case, Paisley came to us from Corsicana Animal Control. Corsicana is a rural shelter, and she had something called radial paralysis. So she had a gunshot wound in her leg, and it actually damaged her radial nerve, and she was no longer able to use her leg. During her recovery process, she actually just got real attached to me. I've always had a work dog that goes to schools and talks to kids with me and stuff like that. I have an amputee pig that actually came through our facility as well, and I wrote a children's book about the two of them, and she and I go to schools and talk to kids about overcoming difficulties and being loving and respecting to those that are different than us and things like that.
Oh, that's very nice. And you have some therapy programs, right? Can you tell us about those?
I think animals are really good for children because it teaches them about caring for something outside themselves, something that's weaker than themselves. The person that I lost in 2014, she struggled with mental health difficulties. Earlier this year, I reached out to Mesa Springs, which is a behavioral health hospital in Southwest Fort Worth, not far from where our facility is, and I talked to them about bringing animals from the shelter to Mesa Springs for the patients to interact with. For one, I think it's real good for the animals in our facility. Dogs, they have no concept whatsoever of the future, and they have very little concept of the past. And anything that makes their present moment something special and something different is something that's really beneficial to them.
So how many animals do you think you have been able to rehome?
Since February 2015, we're currently just shy of 8,600, so 8,597.
Wow,
so,
that's a big number. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How can we view adoptable animals that you guys have?
So if you go to animalhope.org and go to, there's a menu in the upper right-hand corner, you go down to available for adoption. We can handle walk-ups. If people look at our website and see some animals that they're interested in visiting with, we can handle walk-ups if we don't have any other appointments going on, but it helps to make an appointment just so that we know that you're coming. So. And
of course, adopting is a way to help, but are there any other ways that we can help?
A lot of people don't know about us. We're tucked in the back of a building, and a lot of people have never heard of what we're doing and why we do something different than other organizations. So sharing, our organization, our mission with other people is a big help. There's a lot of amazing things that we can do for animals, but a lot of it's real expensive. And so obviously, donations, monetary assistance of any sort is a big help. And then donations of things like bedding, cleaning materials, things like that are always,
So what would you say that it has been the most rewarding thing for you to be helping these animals?
I'll tell you, people will say that if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And I will say that that's not true. I actually work way more now than I did before. Things like speaking to children in schools and working with the patients at the behavioral health hospital, those are the most rewarding aspects of this. Is any of the aspects where the intersection of my love of animals and impacting people's lives, that's really what's special to me.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for everything that you do for these animals, giving them a second chance.
All right.
Hey, Paisley. Thank you so much, Benjamin.
All right.
To learn more about Animal Hope, make a donation, or view their adoptable animals, visit animalhope.org.